Today's airgunning video is brought to you from the studio of Papa T Adventures. We hope you enjoy. Here you go, family. Time for the captain to suit up. Alright, good morning, family. Welcome back to Papa T Adventures. Today we have Captain America out. We're going to take our first shots, first thoughts. So we did get it all decked out in his gear. He's ready. We just filled up to 4,000, about 4,000 PSI. The critters have undermined my seat here, but we're at 25 yards. We're going to start out with zeroing the scope and getting it ready. And then we can take some shots down there. Maybe I'll put up one of Bitcoin Outdoors targets. So again, this is a 6 to 24 by 50 AO scope from CB Life. Let me tell you, it definitely makes it so you can see what's down there. There's no doubts about that part. Trying to get things adjusted. We can pretend like they're steady here. So we'll end up not using the rear rest. We'll be coming off of that. Let's start out with a single shot tray though. Just going in. We're going to zero it with JTS Dead Center, 29.32 grain, 25 cal pellets. We'll start off with a single shot tray. Take a few shots that way. Loads in there nice. Regulator set at about 2,900. Here goes our first shot. Well, I don't know that we even got onto the target, family. Let's zoom this in a little more. I'm not sure where target we're hitting. Let's put another one downrange. Let me tell you all, this whisper quiet. I was expecting way more flop out of this. I'm still not seeing where we are on the target. Let's aim. I think we're hitting high, so we're going to aim at the bottom. If we can at least get on paper. Didn't see anything there either. Try for high. No, no, family. Do what? Shot number 5. I still don't know where we are. Aiming for the bottom of this 8 ring. I think we got to come way down. Sounds like that's what she's telling us. See what that does for us. Alright, family. I'm going to take a look down there, see if I can see anything, and we'll continue. See what we can see. To be honest, the scope is good. I see plenty in the scope. I'm just not seeing any evidence elsewhere. I want to stand this up, that way if we hit it, we'll see that evidence. I think we're still shooting high. I'm hearing wood. So we're gonna do another probably full turn down. And we'll take aim and see what we get. There you go. Haven't been counting shots. No, we'll continue the single shot drill while we're doing this. If we ever get on target. Aiming at bull. I think we're also way to the right. Oh, that sounded like it's off to our right. Try that. Maybe I'll regret it. We'll find out. Yeah, to the right some more. I think this has been part of our problem. I'm quite ready for that shot. Still hearing. All right, family. Well, the shooting is nice. I can't see about groups yet. I'm gonna scoot up closer, but we're gonna go off camera. I'm gonna see if I can't get this scope sighted in. That way we can get some decent shots. But I'll see you at the table, hopefully with some targets, so I can show you how things did. All right, family. So continuing with our first shots, first thoughts. This was a little bit of a different one. As we started out with Venturi's Avenger, we did go ahead and make some changes right from the start. So we installed gauge covers. We installed the adapter on here. It's got a barrel stabilizer in there as well, so that we could put this 1/2x20 UNF threaded moderator from Buckrail on the end. Shooting it, it is absolutely quiet. It might even be quieter than our 3622, and that's pretty quiet for the family. It definitely doesn't have the pingy sound the 3622 has. It is a side lever. The side lever is nice and big, easy to grab a hold of, easy to switch. Your safety here. Nice forward or backwards throws. Forward for fire, backwards for safe. Has a single shot tray. I got loaded in there right now. That's what I keep loaded when I don't have a magazine in. It does also come with 2 magazines. And we went ahead and mounted up CV Life 6-24x50 AO scope on here and sighted that in. We had some trouble. We did get it sighted in. I ended up putting a laser bore or a bore laser in and using that to get close, and then we got her sighted in, and now she shoots. It did end up topping out, basically topping out the sight. Don't know how I feel about that right now. It is all the way up, but that's what it is for 25, and we're dead on. It's a blast to shoot. The trigger's smooth. The lever's smooth. I did have one point where I couldn't get the lever to push the pellet. The pellet was halfway out, so I couldn't get the magazine out either. Accidentally cycled a couple. I think I actually ended up with 3 pellets that ended up getting loaded in that process. It fired them just fine. No issues with the gun. Definitely not preferred. But other than that, that's the only problem I've had. I did want to go over this magazine because it's a little bit different. Poor Papa was smart and read the directions. I started loading and I went this way and loaded them thinking I was doing it right. Even though there's an arrow that points this way, I was like, that's just the operational direction. That
is the operation that you slide this cover. You come all the way around. You got a hold here, put that finger underneath, load that first pellet, and then come off. And then you can go pellet by pellet all the way back around. So you're back into this position and it's ready to go with 8 pellets. And then it gives you a proper countdown all the way to your 0. So I wanted to go over that. That was something not necessarily intuitive, a little different with the magazines to make sure you guys were aware. I absolutely love Captain America, as I've come to call it. So far, all I've shot from it are these JTS Dead Center 29.32 grains. They have done phenomenal, practically stacking the pellets, and that's with Papa T factor. Did some shooting. You guys may see at a later time with my brother, sharing the joy of air gunning with him. So now you know that's coming. But also, after that, not on camera, we did some shooting right at the end of our session together, and we were shooting to shoot a cord off of a old DVD player, and managed to stack the pellets so nicely. We took that cord off. We had one of Red Corn Outdoors squirrel targets up behind that. The squirrel didn't have a head left afterwards, along with the cord didn't have a plug anymore. It just, like I said, family, just stacked them. Absolutely phenomenal accuracy out of it. Been really happy with it. My only issue so far has been getting that scope sighted in, and I don't know if that's the scope or if it's because of these rails. I have seen a lot of complaints about the factory rails for the Avenger. I guess time will tell as we go on if we're going to have to make changes or not. So far, Papa likes what he's seen from the scope, or from the gun. It did have some issues. Initially, I filled up to about 3,000 pounds. It leaked down. I think I talked about these during the shooting, but since then, I filled it up and it's holding pressure. Seems to have settled out and it's happy now, and it's doing great. So look forward to more time with Captain America with you guys, family. So that's all for now. We'll catch you next time. Papa T Adventures.